Josh was a man on a mission. Every day was a blur of meetings, deadlines, and personal goals. His phone was always buzzing with messages, but the calls from his mother often went unanswered. She was constantly inviting him over for family dinners, urging him to bring the kids for a weekend visit, or suggesting a family trip. But Josh always had a reason to say no. His work was important, and he believed there would always be more time later. At work, Josh was partnered with Andrew on a crucial project. Josh couldn't help but notice how differently Andrew handled stress. Andrew never took extra hours, seemed genuinely happy, and didn't let minor setbacks affect him. Intrigued by Andrew's calm demeanor, Josh invited him to lunch one day to understand his secret. Over a casual meal, Josh asked, "Andrew, how do you stay so calm? You never seem stressed, even when things go wrong." Andrew smiled, his eyes reflecting a hint of past pain. "I wasn't always like this," he began. "I used to be just like you, focused entirely on work and personal goals. My mother would call me often, wanting to spend time together, but I always had an excuse. Then, everything changed when she was diagnosed with cancer." Josh felt a knot form in his stomach as he listened. "I realized too late how precious our time together was. I started spending real, quality time with her, learning about her life, her dreams, her fears. But she only had a month left. That month was both the hardest and the most beautiful time of my life. When she passed away, I promised myself that I would never again take my family for granted. Now, my top priorities are my family and my health." Andrew's words hit Josh hard. He saw himself reflected in Andrew's past, and he couldn't shake the guilt and regret that began to surface. That evening, Josh called his mother. Her voice was a mix of surprise and joy when she heard him say, "Mom, can we have dinner this weekend? I'd love to bring the kids over." The following weekend, Josh and his children spent the day with his mother. He noticed things he'd never taken the time to see before. The way her eyes sparkled when she talked about her garden, the warmth of her laughter, and the stories she told about his childhood. His kids played happily in the backyard, their laughter filling the air. As the weeks went by, Josh made more time for his family. He took his mother's calls, visited regularly, and even started planning that family trip she always talked about. His work remained important, but it no longer consumed him. One evening, as Josh sat on the porch with his mother, watching the sunset, she placed her hand on his. "Thank you, Josh. These moments mean everything to me." Josh smiled, feeling a profound sense of peace. He realized that success wasn't just about climbing the corporate ladder. It was about cherishing the people who loved him. Andrew had been right. In the race of life, it wasn't just about crossing the finish line. It was about who was running beside you and making sure they felt loved and valued along the way. And so, Josh's life changed. He became a man who not only worked hard but also loved deeply, understanding that time spent with loved ones, especially his mother, was the most valuable success he could ever achieve. But now, think about your life. Are you often caught up in your busy life, thinking you always have all the time in the world? Do you see the bad things happening in the world and you believe they can never happen to you? Are you being grateful for the blessings you already have in your life and for all the good people that you have around you? The truth is that the only certainty we have is today. If your mother is still with you, don't wait for tomorrow to show her how much she means to you. Cherish every moment. Make those calls, visit often, plan your trips, hug her, talk to her, dinner with her, spend some quality time with her. These are the memories that will last a lifetime. And for those who no longer have their mothers, Let this be a reminder to cherish the loved ones that's still in your life. Spend quality time with them, create lasting memories, and show them they are valued and loved for you. Life is fleeting, and we never know how much time we have left. So, let's make every moment count. Love deeply, spend time with your family, and live without regrets. Thanks for watching, and be a better you.